All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 976, I think. Is that what it is, Brandi?
Yes.
Yes, 976. I don't know what I'm going to do when it gets over 1,000. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'd be like, one? Do I start over one?
Yeah.
I go like 1K1? No, just one?
1K.
One? I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. Or do I stop? Do I start being cool? Like I just stop mentioning the episodes. Like we're over 1,000 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just say that. We're over 1,000.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. The guy's confused on the own episodes of his own show. My name is Andy. I run the back office over here. I do all the reporting and all that stuff, believe it or not. And but you're not here for me and what I do in the background at all. You're here for Brandi. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. So that way you too can get a pass notice. And tonight we talking about pass notices. We're talking about keywords. Today I actually got I was in a texting fury. Is that fury? Furiously texting with somebody today. Thank you for texting me. And we were talking about, they were like, when does class start? I'm like, today, anytime. They're like, well, I see you have exam mastery all week in your sessions. I'm like, yeah. They're like, well, don't I need to like learn the content first? I'm like, no. Do you think you need to start learning content to learn how to pass exams? No, you don't. What? I always learned that way. Not this way. Not this way. Guys, we teach you the game. We teach you the strategy in which to win, which is called getting a pass notice. We talk about pass notices. We just need a pass. In fact, if I get into a quiz with somebody, it's like immediately if they're like reading too long, they're reading too much, and it's like you already see it's B. I'm like, click the B. Oh my goodness, click it. Stop talking. Click. Stop reading. Click. Like, guys, it is, what do you want to call it? A skill set. It's a skill. It's a skill, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a skill. It's a process. We're not just talking about content. We're looking at what exactly we need to look at inside the quizzes and the exams and the tests that we're taking. What keywords do I need to extract from the question and the answers to make a connection so I can get a right answer? Look, guys, it's all about getting right answers. Right answers equals pass. Pass means you get to go on and do what you need to do. You get your, you get your Series 6, 63, whatever it is you're getting. I don't know. It could be even a tattoo health department license. It could be your alcohol beverage control renewal, whatever they do. It could be anything. We got people get their MBAs. We got our kids doing it in high school. It is taking advantage in way exams are written universally. It doesn't matter what it is. And more importantly, guys, we don't master Q banks. We don't go through these study Q banks. I don't care who they are. They're all imperfect. They're all imperfect. We don't master a single one of them. Do you know why? Because it's not like the exam. Nothing like the real exam. Right, Brandi?
Correct.
Nothing. Do you know what it is?
Keywords.
Keywords. And that's what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about identifying keywords in these quizzes, in these answers, in these questions, and connecting the dots, because the keywords are universal. They don't change. They're going to have to test you on these keywords. Now, it's your job to see that they go together like peanut butter and jelly and make the connection. That's it. That's it. Keeping it that simple. I saw peanut butter. The question's about a sandwich. I see jelly in the answer. That's my number one pick. Well, there's also banana. I like a good peanut butter. Shut up. Pick the jelly. Just pick the jelly. That's the one that everybody goes with, right? Universally, that's what we're talking about.
Banana probably wouldn't.
No one cares about your weirdos, other stuff that you like. That's too off the cuff. It's too deep. We're going with jelly. That's it. We're not going to discuss it. That's it. Guys, it is that simple. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And we're going to show you. And then tomorrow, we're going to even go even bigger and better, because we're going to talk about techniques and not even using really any content at all. Just to make a point. just to make a point. And Brandi sometimes goes in order of some random Q bank, and goes right down the row and goes, all right, these are 6. Whatever they give me, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to show you how to answer those without content. Not even cherry picking it, just showing you. And if you're a member, you've seen her do her live 85 questions. And what's your on the SIE?
12 minutes and 10 seconds.
12 minutes and 10 seconds taking a complete 85 question SIE exam.
Scored a 98%.
98%. Y'all want that? Y'all want to learn how to do that? Are you tired of sitting there taking your full exams for over 2 hours, doing it the old-fashioned way? That's what we're talking about. That's how we're going to show you. That's what we're going to all about. We are different. I ain't going to try to say we aren't, but different is good. And if you want to join up with us, this is the perfect week. And this is the perfect season to do it because we're a football family.
Oh, yeah.
We're football. We have 3 kids. We have 2 girls, 1 boy. We even got a girl playing football. We got the boy playing football. And then we have another kid who pretends like she pays attention to football.
She goes to football.
She goes to football games. But the main thing is this week we are going to be talking about, or these last few months of the year, we're going to be doing a full-on blitz. We are going to do a full-on blitz on passing these exams. I don't know. I was like going to go all in on the football theme and be like, we're in the red zone, because we really are. We're in the red zone of the year. We need to make some touchdowns. We need to make some scores. We need to get in there. We need to make this happen. So we are going to be doing a change up the next few months. Starting next week, this week, we are doing nothing but exam mastery all week. We are mastering exams and all the member sessions all week long. And then next month, we are going to be changing up our academy. We're going to be switching it up. You guys all need to jump on the 21-day plan. You guys need to start going over the videos with Brandi, and then you need to start going to those live sessions where she talks about the topics that are the most difficult to understand. What are the hard ones? What are the ones that I have the most trouble with? Let's not talk about the easy stuff. Let's talk about the most difficult, and then show me how to master exams. We're going to be doing that in every single exam all the way throughout the end of the year so we can get as many pass notices as we can possibly get. I've been talking about it recently. We had about 19 people or 18 people in Mississippi who just passed multiple exams in like 1 month. Like we had somebody that passed, like got fully licensed within 90 days, like multiple times in Mississippi. And we adopted, it was our plan. It was a plan we wrote up for a student, and then he just adopted it for his office. And now we're like, well, why not we just push that out there? We're going to go on all in on it, and we're going to do it. We dropped it on Saturday. So it is now live. And then I made the commitment that all of the other exams will be live by Monday. By the way, not a good idea to try out the talkies. Have you guys ever seen those talkies? Not to try out a talkie right before you jump on here. Yeah, I got like literally like heavily powdered with that jump. It's like stuck in my throat. So if I start sounds like I'm stroking out, I'm not. I just can't breathe. I'm just gonna have to drink some water. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah. So if you want to join up and get onto this process, scan the QR code, hit the links. Brandi made a new slide here. I see. We got study plans, we got course videos, live exam sessions, all member sessions, small group tutoring. Guys, we have 2 options for the SIE, the 663, and we will be including the 26 next month. It's simple. If you don't want to buy our book and you don't want tutoring, get the discounted $50. If you want the books and you want the tutoring included, do the $100 tier. That's that simple. And you get everything that we have on the screen. You get access to 4 different exams. It's all there, and just 2 prices, 4 exams. I don't know anybody else is doing that. We originally did this a long time ago with just the 3, but now we added the 26 because you know why? Because most of the people we deal with have to get 4 of those exams. 65 is not included in that because it's a whole different ballgame with the 65.
Yes, it is.
It's a whole different ballgame. So if you want any of that stuff, we got study guides, we got the Kona community, we got it all. Scan the QR code, hit the links. Let's go, Brandi. Let's talk about the schedule tomorrow. We got the academy tomorrow, but it's all live exams. I got to give it a new slide for Brandi, but it's all exam mastery all week long. So all we're talking about is mastering exam. All we're talking about is passing exams. All we're talking about is applying the knowledge and putting it to use in the test. That's it. If you want to hear Brandi talk about thinking less and getting the right answer faster, be in there all week long. All week long. That's what we're doing. And I'm not going to record every single one. We record Monday and we record Friday. The rest of it, you got to be there. So make sure to pay attention to your emails, get in on those sessions. And the reason why I don't record it because Mondays and Fridays are pretty good. And just be there. If you want it exam specific, you got to be there or ask on the Discord. Brandi will answer it over there. There we go. SIE 6 small group tutoring. That's what we got going on tomorrow. Make sure to pay attention to your emails. The reminder already went out. All right. If you're not following us on Instagram, I wish you would. I tell you what.
What?
Guess what, Brandi?
What?
When they send me a picture and they let me know.
Yeah.
I add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because we got to pass it. Yes, we do. We got to pass it. Congratulations. Congratulations to Elliot Jolson on passing the Series 6. It was a very nice surprise. I did not know Elliot was going to take it, but he took the exam. He passed the exam. He said, "Hi, Andy. Passed my Series 6 this morning on my second try, despite my delays in taking the test." The whole thing we talked about this whole week. If you haven't been there, thank you and Brandi for all your insights, support, and managing mindset. For a long time, I was hearing Kona, but not listening to it. Facts, y'all. It's been an evolution for me to adjust my way of thinking and with test-taking mindset, which I never really had before. What did we just talk about, right?
Exactly.
I've been resisting taking enough tests, but this time around, the knowledge really started coming together through embracement of the test-taking, quizzes. I could really focus on one area at a time, completing all the Kaplan test questions in that area in 20 or 40 chunks, and really carefully analyzing the why wrong. Why wrong? Not mastering Q banks, mastering why I got it wrong. Yes. With the emphasis on quizzing, that seemed to help me understand and retention and improving my mindset before moving on to the next section. I still need to improve on moving faster on testing. Like I said, it's taken me time to get my head around to properly embrace and utilize your systems. That is a humble person. That is a person that is willing to learn. Y'all, listen, I know that some people struggle with it with us because it's a different way of approach. Mm-hmm. It is different.
Way different.
Brandi and I don't like to talk about it like all the time or anything because I think it's pretentious and weird because it doesn't really matter. But we went to college. We got our degrees. We know it's different than what we've got taught and all that institutionalization, right? We know it's different. Mm-hmm. We know. This is different. These exams are a little bit, they're not a little bit, they're a lot harder. And you got to approach these differently so they don't they on appearance look like they could whoop your butt. But that's because you ain't got no tactic. You have to embrace a new system that'll help you just break it down for what it is. Congratulations to Elliot and just being open-minded to doing exactly that.
Yes.
He resisted on the first go and he's like, you know what do I got to lose? Let's do it on the second.
Let's go.
Passed the exam. Congratulations on getting this done. We know who your upline is. I know she's super ecstatic. She's all online. She got all her licenses through us. They're going to be an RVP soon.
Yep.
So this is going to be awesome to watch you go full on, get your 63, get your 26. This is it. Elliot, congratulations. Let's get that next one. Let's get that Series 63. Anything you want to say?
No.
I think he covered it
he pretty much covered everything.
I think he did. I think it's time to let's go on to the lesson for tonight. Let's do the Kona Catchphrase. We're focusing in on keywords. Congratulations to Elliot one more time. Let's get you guys one now as Brandi's iPad's crashed.
No.
What happened?
Sometimes it's image heavy, and so
it went
it's like, oh man, I gotta work right now.
Done. All right. Well, this is how it goes. On Mondays, on Kona Catchphrase Monday, I read off the answers and the questions, and Brandi will simply we want you put in the chat what you think are keywords to getting right. Now, if you haven't studied and you're like, I don't know about content's got me all messed up. I've been watching the wrong videos. I've been reading the wrong things. And y'all, look, I don't know what's going on. That's perfect. Guys, sometimes it's nothing to do with securities at all. Look at what those words are saying in the answers. And if you've been on here before, I vibe it out. What? What does that mean? I look at the answers and I go, you know what, Brandi? That one says this to me. It's like speaking like this. This seems dumb. This seems really, this seems good. This seems makes sense to me. This one looks like it's similar to that one. This one looks like it's opposite of that one. This one looks just plain foul. That's what I mean. I just see what it looks like on the screen, what it feels like, what I know from my own common sense. And then sometimes that works, sometimes it don't. Brandi will correct me. But do you know what? You can make the same observations in there, and a lot of times it's right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not always right, but it's right a lot of times. So don't be discouraged. Get in there, write out in the chat what you think are those keywords. That means you are getting sharpened. Your skills are getting sharpened. You're learning this stuff, and you're gonna want to test yourself on it. So put in the chat what you think are those keywords. If you're at home, write it down on a piece of paper. Thank you to all the people that subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Please get those notifications as well, as the kids say.
Yeah.
And let's go for it. Let's go. All right. D, the nominal yield. C, the current yield. B, the yield to maturity. A, the yield to call. Well, we got yields in the front. We got yields in the back. That's all I know. I know a lot of people want to make this. I know there's a lot of people really want to lean into the content on this.
Yeah.
How do we not?
Right. B.
Current yield. Current, right, is now. Yeah. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Nominal. Like phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Yield to maturity. We wait till it gets good.
Well, okay. Why don't we just say it like this, right?
Or when it ends. I don't
like to call and to maturity, it means not right now.
Not right now. We have to wait.
Mm-hmm.
There's some waiting going on.
Right.
We have to wait for a call, or we have to wait for it to mature.
Right.
Like fine wine.
Yeah. You guys ready?
And I don't know about no nominal yield out.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either. Ready?
Yeah. Corporate bond has a stated yield set at the time of insurance. The stated yield is also known as, wow, we're getting into content, Brandi. I don't know about no stated yield.
Wait, what did you just say?
I don't know about no stated yield.
And what did you say about nominal yield?
I didn't know about no nominal yield. Are you saying I just connect the I don't know what that is?
Well,
I know what the other ones are.
Stated means, oh, I should have put future. I should have put future, not backwards, right?
Yeah.
And then current is now, but we are talking about stated.
Look, guys, we know D is not it. We didn't know what that was, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, doesn't it make sense we just go match that up?
I'm just saying.
Because the other one's obviously ain't it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep. Stated is past tense. You're right. And to is future tense.
Right. But we don't even need to think that hard.
Yeah. Anyways.
Remember, think less.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, Eric's sometimes a really bad student. He thinks way too much. D, depreciation deductions. C, yeah, way too much. C, tax credits. B, deductions for IDCS. A, depletion allowances. He's like the one where the teacher tells him, okay, you need to sit on your hands. Like other students need to like answer.
Like, okay, we know, you know.
Right.
So.
Right. But we need to focus on some of the ADD kids in the class.
I would answer questions.
Zoned out.
Well, because I already answered it in my head like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, depletion is use up, right?
Yeah,
Deductions take away.
Deduction, subtracting.
Subtracting, take away.
We're gonna subtract.
Depreciate is go down in value. Not as appreciated.
Yeah. Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah. An allowable deduction to compensate for decreasing natural resources in an oil and gas DPP are known as. What are the keywords? Natural resources, oil and gas, deduction, and depletion. Depletion, deduction, decreasing. Boom.
Everybody, you guys got that, right? That it's not depreciation because it's a natural resource. What happens is it gets depleted and it needs some Gatorade.
Yeah. I said deduction because Sally said deduction, but
Yeah.
decreasing and depleted, right? If we're decreasing, we're depleting. The deduction in the deduction in the question was to throw you off. We got to pay attention to the decreasing. It was more about the decreasing oil and gas.
Right. Because you get an allowance for that. Right. Apparently, the government kicks you back stuff if you deplete a natural resource.
Wow, that's great. Yay, government.
You know.
Then you took all the oil? Well, here's a bonus star for you. There are no income limits. There are no penalties for early distributions. B, distributions are normally tax-free. A, contributions are tax-free. Are normally tax-free. I feel like normally. There are no penalties for early distributions.
Oh, there are no. Oh, okay.
No penalties.
I didn't see.
Well, there's contributions and then there's distribution.
Yeah. But I didn't see when Sally put in the chat that there are no started to, like I didn't even see that there are no. But you're right.
Which tells me that you did not see that to answer the question right.
No. But what did I circle two of?
You did double dip on B. That means the answer is B. What is a big advantage of Roth IRAs? What big advantage of Roth IRAs have over traditional IRAs? Now, I know there's some big brains in here that already know this, but you know what? Sometimes we go to the test center and we can't remember if we even had water today.
Yeah, that's me.
This is going to help you.
I'm just going to go with the circles.
You just play a game with it.
Just going to go with the circles. I like circles.
Why did we circle distributions and tax-free? Because one of the answers had tax-free. That one had tax-free. The other one had distributions. That one had distributions. That's all. Right. There was no other reason.
Yeah.
Click it. Move on.
Yeah. And no income. Oh, wait. It's a false statement. Never mind. Too deep. Let's go on.
All right. D, their management decisions are not legally binding on the partnership. C, they may compete with the partnership. B, they may borrow money from the partnership. A, they should participate in the day-to-day management of the partnership. They should, may. Their management decisions are not legally binding. Sorry, your management decisions mean nothing legally. You might as well be called a placebo manager. I had a lot of those.
Oh, decent. Oh.
Their management, yeah.
A says they should participate in management, and D says their management.
I'm gonna guess this has something to do with what do they call that? Limited.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Which of the following is true regarding general partners in a limited partnership? General partners and limited partnership. Limited partner means they have limits to their abilities.
They have limits to their partnership.
They have limits to their powers.
Yeah, exactly. So if limited partners have limits to what they can do. General partners should not.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Because do you think that they could borrow money from the partnership? Wouldn't that be like a huge conflict of interest?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be competing with the partnership be like a huge conflict of interest? And we were laughing at the not legally binding. Somebody's got to be responsible for decisions.
Right. Somebody's got to be pulling the strings on this puppet show.
Exactly.
I mean, we all work places where it feels like nobody is, but
yeah.
That's not what we're going to talk about.
No.
All
right. This one may have been a bit of a stretch.
D, 6 months. C, can never underwrite a bond for the city again. B, 2 years. A, no waiting period. Yeah, C is different from the majority.
But never is excessive or usually not true.
Right. Never is one of those not true statements. Never is excessive. Yes. Good job, Eric.
Oh, this one is a stretch.
I was worried that Eric felt like he was being completely shut. No, I don't want you completely shut.
Hmm.
6 months, 2 years, no waiting period.
Okay, so man, my brain saw this completely different when I was by myself.
C is like you're banned forever. You're like Pete Rose.
And then A is like, okay.
A is like no waiting period. Yeah, you're just gonna get in there. It's
like no biggie.
Yeah, it was like the Wild West when you could just go into the sporting goods and buy a shotgun.
Right.
You can walk. Yeah, I'm going dove
season. That was like 10 years ago.
It was longer than that. Okay. But yeah.
So for some reason, my brain saw A and C as opposites.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe I've been doing this for too long, but that's what my brain saw today. B and D, yes, they have numbers, but they weren't numbers that were written out. I mean, they weren't numbers that were like 2, and they both have numbers. Like the rule usually is like, or not the rule, but the observation that we've had is that if one of those was a number, or all 3 were numbers, and there was one no number, that's usually
yeah. Like right. all the answers had words, and all of a sudden one of them just had a number in there for no reason.
Right. That would be usually one that tips usually to that answer.
Yeah.
So look at the question.
A municipal securities dealer has just made a contribution to the mayor's re-election campaign. How long must the firm wait before it can enter competitive bids on proposed bond issues by the city?
Now, if A and C are opposite and C is usually not true, the answer is if
the answer is
no, it wouldn't be B.
Guys,
no. listen to my words. If A and C are opposite of each other,
yes,
and C is usually not true, what are you going with? Everybody should have said A.
Yes.
Based purely on nothing other than that.
Right.
That's it. Remember, today, no content. 0. And if you're wondering what it is, because it's a competitive bid, they have to pick the cheapest one no matter what. It's a blind competitive bid. They don't know. They just go, oh, that's.
If you were stalled out and you're still looking at the numbers, you are thinking too much. Way too much. Stay it together, class. Think less. D, equipment trust certificates. C, collateral trust bonds. B, debentures. A, mortgage bonds. Debentures, I always sound like dentures, which is unsecured teeth, which is how I remember it's unsecured. Collateral, we've all been to a pawn shop. You got to leave some collateral, right? Equipment trust certificates.
Wait, what's collateral?
Like if you want, let's just keep it simple. You want $10.
Yeah.
I need something in $10 in value just in case you skip out. I got something to sell that'll give me at least $10 in value.
Like backup, yeah?
Yeah, backup. we're bros, but like not like that. Like, dude, I need something
Hold
to,
until
yeah.
like, dude, you wanna you want $10? Give me your car. So you give me back your
Wow,
10.
that's an expensive collateral, but yeah, I see.
Hold until. Okay, cool. And then I saw somebody put in the chat mortgage is usually like house, or let's relate it to corporate world, probably just real estate in general.
Yeah, it's the pink slips of houses,
Yeah. I mean,
but a lot of houses.
but you got it, right? Mortgage,
Yeah, yeah.
houses, real
Equipment,
estate. Yeah, equipment.
same thing.
Sounds like equipment.
It's gonna be equipment, tractors,
Tractors, construction,
backhoe,
whatever.
right?
Right. Okay. So you guys got that. Now, the only one that you probably were like, dude, dentures for real. That's probably the only one that you're kind of like weirded out by, but we talk about that a lot on the brew.
Yeah, if you, I mean, guys, that is a simple way just to remember it. That might be a little bit of content, but debentures is dentures. It's just unsecured teeth, unsecured.
Right.
Means this is an unsecured loan.
Exactly.
A corporation has issued debt securities backed by the shares of another corporation that it owns. These debt securities are known as
Does it sound like real estate?
a little bit, yeah.
Does it?
No, just kidding. There's no houses in that mentioned in there.
Right.
I didn't see any equipment either. I didn't see any mention of a backhoe, tractor, trailer. So that just leaves me with collateral, even though I don't kind of know what that is.
But you knew what the word.
Right.
You knew what the word.
Yes.
The word.
Just based on my pawn shop experiences.
Right.
Not that I've had to take a loan out there, but I know how it works. I know how the banking system works at a pawn shop.
The last one? That was the last one.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, we've all seen
Pawn stars.
Pawn Stars, I guess.
You got to watch yourself from saying porn stars. No, it's pawn stars.
No, I've actually never watched it.
You never watched Pawn Stars?
No, I just knew it existed.
Oh, that's pretty good. They usually are way wrong, but it was good. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know.
I was gonna say Pawn Shop Stars. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh.
Because I've never seen it.
All right, everybody. You never saw the Big Hoss, Corey? Yes, the old
I've
man.
seen clips.
The old man was the best. Be like, how much do you want for that? And you'd be like, oh, I want 120. That would be the old man, right? They go, well, would you give me like 300? And you'd be like, how about $75? They're like, he goes, wait, you're going the wrong way. He goes, no, I'm going the right way. You're just thinking the wrong way. Oh, I guess the 120 is not bad.
Yeah.
He was a hard deal. All right, everybody. Look, it's not that hard. It's really just vibing it out, paying attention to the common sense. Mm-hmm. Brandi didn't even know, like, you even see all the words in there. She just literally was paying attention to the opposite, how it feel, how it looked, and that was it. Me, I'm just goofing off over here. It isn't that hard.
Free your mind.
Don't think. Usually most people get really lost, and the reason why they struggle with these exams is why, Brandi?
Overthinking.
That's it. Bingo. That's it. They overthink it. They're taking like 20 minutes per question. They're like taking 10 minutes per question.
What is the official definition of a mortgage bond?
No, don't do that. Stop. Look for the keywords. If you know the techniques, use the techniques. Verify with a little bit of content. That's it. Very quick process. And if you don't have that process down, join us all week long in our member sessions. Be on tomorrow if you're not a member, even if you are a member, it doesn't matter. We're going to be back here tomorrow night, same bat time, same bat channel, test taking techniques Tuesday. Yeah, we're going to be hitting up them techniques tomorrow for all of you. Same bat time, same bat channel. But until then, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep the positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We so super appreciate you guys. Let go. Have fun with your quizzes. Practice the Kona Catchphrase. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.
Tell a friend. Let a friend know. Thank you all.